let's move on. Start some Assassin's Creed Shadows news. Eurogamer. This came out a while back. Actually, no, it didn't. June 14th. This is Assassins from Eurogamer by Victoria Kennedy. Assassin's Creed Shadow Boss explained why he ignored. Oh, so brave. Ignored Elon Musk after backlash over African samurai Yasuke. It's sad. He's just feeding hatred. If you don't like the black samurai, you're a hater. Spoke of the discourse surrounding co-lead Yasuke, an African samurai, when Ubisoft unveiled its there's a direct reaction because of historic many overly vocal they're overly vocal individuals on the internet affronted the game's supposed wokeness. Supposed. The discussion was amplified when controversial owner, gotta throw that controversial in, owner of the platform Elon Musk joined in, replying to one user suggesting Ubisoft delay the release in response to widespread backlash over the game. DEI, Elon Musk quipped, DEI kills art. Of course, the exchange was not missed by the Assassin's Creed team. However, Kote, I assume that's how you pronounce it. I don't know what the any Europeans know what that. How do you pronounce that? Kote. I don't know what that upper thing means. Did not rise to Elon Musk post and it said ignore it. Oh, this is so good. That tweet generated emotions. That the first thing I wanted to do was go back on X that I had deleted. Kuti? Is that how you pronounce it, Jack? Am I saying it right? I'm trusting you. Since I'm trusting the Dutch to know. But he's gotta say that he deleted X like a good liberal. He deleted X and just tweet back. Kute says, but told Stefan Toledo's game file, and I just took a step back. I had a mindfulness app on my phone. I did a bit of mindfulness to try to explore the emotions that this tweet created. For me, Elon, it's sad. He's just feeding hatred. He had a lot of three-word replies. I don't know. I'm super gay. Was that one of them? That came to mind. Who knows what those three-word reply was, but I'm sure they're super badass. Cootie says he knew that replying to Musk at that moment would not help Ubisoft's case. It's Coochie? I don't think so. I think you're lying to me, X-Runner. But by attacking someone like Elon, it did not convince people that our point of view as a team. Before adding, Yasuke is very, very grounded in the history of the franchise and how we make our choice. Did the initial research surfacing, soon things kept into place. We got a mysterious historical figure from which not many is known about. As for us, it was what we wanted in Assassin's Creed. He explained. When you look at this, like, I deleted the X app, which I deleted, by the way. I'm on Blue Sky or something, whatever liberals use now. The Mastodon or whatever a good liberals use now. I thought about bringing it back, but I did some mindfulness. This is who's making games for men right now, is people like this. And you wonder why games. I don't think this is why I don't think it's necessarily always DEI. I think so many of the people in these companies are just so limp-wristed that it can't help but come through in the art of the game, where you're just like, man, I just don't see, men I relate to or like men I want to be that are like badass and beat the crap out of people. I mean, the Assassin's Creed is supposed to be a game that's about like cool assassins, and now it seems to be more and more that we're getting sort of black. We got the black samurai. is one thing, but this was kind of interesting. I just saw this. Let me bring this up on X. This is some people reacting to Japanese people reacting to the trailer. So the danger. Well, give me one second. Let me take a little drink. The dangerous idea that we have filled in the gap in history with our story. UBI's our samurai Yasuke is not a samurai, although he was supposed to have been loved by the people of Fukushima for governing the castle town well. A recent gate showed the common people being oppressed in the castle town. Our history with Ubi. Assassin's Creed. This is another Assassin's Creed set in Japan's Asushi Moyama period. Momoyama. And I'm surprised that the film fails to anticipate the shockwaves that would result for making Yasuke, who isn't even in textbooks, a legendary samurai, and having him kill Japanese people instead of actual Japanese themselves. That shows a guy smashing a dude's head. This is really crazy. Has always had local characters as main characters. They call Yasuke a samurai who played an active role. If this were China or Korea, could always use that trait to lead to a ban in Japan. They wouldn't have said anything. Even if the discrimination, and I experienced the real discrimination of a French company. So you guys aren't. The Japanese are kind of pissed. In the video, can you see that there's no mentions of the Knights Templar or assassins at all? Bring up the fact that I guess that's a big part of the Assassin's Creed thing. In a politically complicated time, it's easier to understand if you look at the multiple perspectives. Their two choices, Knights or the Church, which they might be, but yeah, they're not really shown off in any of the videos. So even the Japanese people aren't really happy. It seems kind of phoned in. I don't really give a shit about the Japanese themselves. It seems it's really just a backdrop for them, and they're kind of pissed, especially since Yasuke, again, they want to keep saying like this is a historical figure when it's totally blown. His historical relevance and importance is completely blown out of proportion by these games. He's 100% picked because he was a black character, and they wanted a black character in it. They wanted a female character in it as well. Checking all the boxes. This is from Dual Shockers. Won't have. This is interesting because people always brought up, how is Yasuke going to do stealth? And then apparently they just decided, no, he won't. Won't have classic social stealth. Fans call it a huge step back. So basically what they're saying here is that the female character will have the sort of female ninja, the Konichi, or however you pronounce it, will have that classic stealth. You play as a Noe, although it appears as ditched social stealth elements that have been seen in the past installments. And you would wonder the difference between stealth and social stealth. And it's just like you could sort of slip into a crowd and sort of hide in crowds. I don't play a lot of Assassin's Creeds. I played it a little bit, and that's something you do while you're stalking like a target or something. But they decided, hey, with Yasuke, we're just gonna stop that element. Assassin will not feel social stealth. Clarified previously in the game pile. Shadows will feature two protagonists that the player is able to switch between, Noe and Yasuke, and the former is a Japanese stow, which will allow you player to take a more stealth-like approach. The latter is a real-life historic samurai. Players will still be able to make various use of stealth missions. So they decided it's not indistinguishable. She's unnoticeable by military NPCs while using the open world. But of course, Yasuke in his giant armor here, they decided, let's not make him stealth. So you don't have to be a stealthy guy when you're playing the gigantic black dude in the samurai armor. They decided even that would be too stupid. So they're deciding to, I guess it takes a risk. It's sort of something that hasn't been done before. But even like this Dual Shockers, which is super liberal, even they played the demo and they were like, this is kind of boring. So already it's getting pretty bad reviews, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if Yasuke is helping it. And people are already like kind of pointing out that like why did they add hip hop beats for like every Yasuke fight? You know, the black guy, the samurai character. When his background music hits it, it's got to have a little bit of like hip hop uh, beats in it. Uh, it's like '90s Power Rangers when like the Black Ranger starts fighting. You know, he's got to like you got to get like that hip hop beat in there. Let's see. Let me see Power Rangers Black Ranger. Let me see if that I don't know if they have a. Nah, they don't have the classic. Darn it. Oh, but I always liked that when whenever time he would fight, you just sort of see like you have like a little hip hop beat starting out as he like started to fight. Ah, no, they have it. I don't want to take too much time to. I need to find the original Power. There's been a lot of Power Rangers. Ah, no, I can't find it. Darn it. That's what it always reminds me of whenever I see that. The whole classic Power Rangers. It just starts doing like a little like shuffle. Damn. No, I can't find it. That's a shame. I always enjoyed the original those original '90s cartoons when they have to have that. Let's move on from Assassin's Creed Shadows here.